You are listening to the Rebel HD2 KUNV Las Vegas.
Hey.
Broadcast service of UNLV. Yeah, I'm talking about, hey. And what I need y'all to do right now is walk it like you're talking.
Hey,
walk it like you're talking. Hey, walk it like you're talking. Hey, walk it like you're talking. Hey, walk. Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm talking about. I know some of y'all don't get it. Some of y'all out there ain't gonna get there. You know what I'm talking about? But you got to walk it like you're talking. Don't just talk about it. Be about it. You feel me? And if you can't do that, then I can't with you. Talking about Big Sean, E40 right now. All right, so 4 minutes after the song, we're gonna come back.
For sure, for sure. Well, if y'all don't know, I'm gonna let y'all know who it is, who it be like. It's your boy JayNatural, live direct in effect here at the Rebel Station, man, KUNV. I'm just letting y'all know it's going down today, Saturday, 91.5. Y'all ain't in, tune in, you better tune in. We out here with your boy, the newbie.
What up, y'all?
Let them know what it is, man.
What's happening? How y'all doing out there? Tune in right now, 91.5, the Rebel HD2, KUNV Las Vegas. Look it up, www.therebelhd2.com/listen or /live, or download the app for free in any of your app stores. The Rebel HD2. Look it up, download, push play.
Hey.
You
know what time it is, man.
Oh, and it's V News. It's V News Live. It's not Shenanigans.
Hey. V News Live. V News Live. So, we're going to do it like this. We just here. This is a live promotion right now. For starters, let me give a big shout out to Air Records. Big shout out to Air Records, Air Distribution. You know, it's been a long time coming, but that album, The Future Is Written, y'all been waiting on, is officially done. So, I'm gonna let y'all know, stay tuned. I can't give y'all the exclusive date just yet, but if you're tuning in with me on my Instagram, on my Facebook, that's The Real JayNatural or JayNatural415, and my Facebook, Javon JayNatural. Coleman, you'll know what's going on. You keep you posted on my next shows. You know, I just try to keep y'all in tune with what's going on, but you know, I've been moving in silence, you know, because I got a lot going on in the background of my home. I also want to give a big shout out to my fiance, Natalie, Big Nat. We out here, we're doing this. This is all for you. I'm just saying that, but it's been a long time coming, man. We're finna go on and get JayNatural, Fly Guy, finally officially played on the radio station out here. Big shout out to my boy Terrans. I got a lot of shout outs, you know, so just know, if I don't say y'all name, y'all ain't forgotten. I just want to continue to put on for me, my people, my family, you know, my city, San Francisco, Bay Area, stand up. We out here from the Bay to Las Vegas, man. We just here to turn up and do it live, man. Big shout out to E42. Big shout out to that boy Prezi, Showbanger, HBK gang. Your boy Philly B. Hey, man, we just finna do this thing live. Also, I gotta give a big shout out to my boy Jedi Dre. Y'all ain't know, y'all better know. We got some new stuff coming soon. My boy Terrans, JayNatural, we got some big stuff coming soon. Another big shout out to my boy, the real JP. We out here, dog. I'm just, it's a pleasure, man. I'm just really engaged with what the Lord's been blessing me with. Also, big shout out to Queen G, Eddie Bell. I see you, Matt King. Big shout out to you, my brother. But I'm just humble, man. This is just humble beginnings, man. It's just the beginning right now. If you didn't know, and if you don't know, you better know. You love, I ain't with you.
It's looking like the CD is not fucking with us right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You try both of them? Oh. What about, oh yeah, that's why.
What?
Cause you put it in there. I ain't know how you hooked up, if you could hook up the flash drive, cause now you got the edited version on there or not, but.
Yeah, if it's not in the system, the only other way to do it is on CD.
For sure.
And I don't have access to the office to get
it on the network.
Another blank CD.
For sure. It's all good. You need a bed down if you need a good girl. Then down and wake it up. There's now there's next content. Even the conscious. Unconscious. Don't live up with the fine print. Life got me meditating like I'm in the Himalayas. G on me, like the elevators. Karma too real, so I hope you're doing cool. I ain't dealing with you. But I got some stuff coming up. I got a guy I met at my job. He go by Elroy Beats. Really dope singer, really dope songwriter, producer. You know, definitely me and him finna be collaborating soon too. So he was actually supposed to be here with me last week.
Okay.
But since we had to reschedule and he got to work today, it is what it is. I'm heading to work as soon as I get off. Boy, you know, the grind never stops.
Straight up.
All day, all day.
Hey, I drive an all right range. Getting hit even if you have range. Hey, oh, my bad. What up, though? Welcome back. V News live is live right now. We in the building, and we got our guests in the building with us this evening. I mean, this afternoon. I don't know why I'm trying to rush the day to be over. I don't know what's going on today, man. In the building. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the people for one time.
Good afternoon, my people. People of Las Vegas, it's your boy JayNatural, live, direct, in effect, here at V News with your boy, the newbie, man. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem at all. Thank you for coming through.
Big shout out to Vanessa for real for setting this up, though, for sure.
Straight up. And Misfit. It was supposed to be the lunchroom today, but the lunch lady didn't show up, so lunch was canceled. You know what I mean? So we just, we're going to Shenanigans it out.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm trying to link up with Misfit, too, for a minute too, definitely. I see she's been paving the way and putting the city on the map for quite a while. You know what I'm saying? So definitely big shout outs to her as well.
Straight up. Now go ahead. What? Okay. So what brings you in today? Like what do you do? You said JayNatural and all that. Like who is JayNatural? What does JayNatural do? Why is JayNatural here at the radio station today?
Well, me personally, JayNatural is I'm an independent artist. Definitely been working with a lot of key people that's been helping me escalate in my career. As I said, Air Records, Air Distribution, Red Cloud Records. I got a lot of people that's been assisting me. I mean, this album coming up, my producer, P3 Beats, my brother, Drew Deers, my boy, Joe Gamble. And I mean, me personally, JayNatural is just a young, hungry individual, man, just dedicating himself to his career, just trying to, make a way out of nowhere, through dedication, determination, discipline, commitment, consistency. Those are my core values, and definitely just try to apply that into my day-to-day life, but as well as my music, my craft, definitely trying to continue to put on for my city, San Francisco. Stand up, man, we out here, and just continue to pave the way for the young generation, the youth coming up, and definitely want to hit the ground running,
Sure. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. Now, how long have you been an artist?
I've been an artist about 14 years.
Okay.
I started when I was 14, man. Just got introduced to it through my big homies, Corinthian and Larry, the brothers, and definitely also got to give a big shout out to my boy AJ, who actually sat down and helped me perfect my craft, taught me how to write, man. And from there, I kind of just hit the ground running and took it from there. And honestly, it took a while for me to find my voice, took a while for me to find who I am as an artist and try to define me as an artist. And then once I got to college, kind of just set the tone right there, and I just kind of really dedicated myself to perfecting my craft, man, and really put in some work. And I'll say in the years of 2010, I started writing like crazy. And then by the time 2012 came, 2013, I had enough material, man. I recorded about 3 mixtapes in 2 months.
Is that right?
Just straight grinding, bro. Just straight grinding.
Straight up, though. That's what's up, man. So, who influenced you? Like, who are some of the artists that you look up to, or who is your family music orientated? Or
my uncle, rest in peace, God rest his soul. He definitely has been an influence. My Uncle D, Uncle Daryl, he's definitely a musician. I started off playing the clarinet when I was in the 4th grade. My brother played the trumpet, and it's kind of just been in me, been in my veins. It's been in my blood. And artists that I look up to. I'm a Bay Area artist, so I definitely look up to all the Bay Area artists, you know, Too Short, E40, you know, I mean, the team, Clyde Carson. But I mean, you got Tupac, I definitely look up to as far as relevancy, as far as lyricists, you know, I definitely look up to. My all-time favorite artist right now is Ludacris, man. Ludacris, definitely, when he get on the mic, it's like, you know, hands down, lyrically, he a beast, bro. So, I mean, me personally, I like to admire that. I mean, you got also East Coast, you got, you know, the Locks, you got freaking Jadakiss, you know. But I've been tuning in and tapping in with the new generation, you know. And, I mean, I'm still trying to find that one person that's, you know, kind of wowed me, you know. So, I mean, I've been looking out, I've been listening, but, I mean, me personally, ain't nobody really got my attention like that, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I ain't trying to, you know, call nobody out or anything like that, but, you know, the new generation's the new generation, and I mean, I'm sticking to what I know personally, you know, no hate, no shade.
That's what it is, and the new generation still got time to, you know,
develop.
And let me find out we twins, bro, because like the first instrument that I started playing was the clarinet, and I promise I've been favorite artists have been coming up this past couple weeks, and Ludacris is my favorite artist, like ever since he started. You know what I mean? Because he is so versatile, and he always, you know what I mean? He's on something, man.
Honestly, I mean, kind of, if you look at it, he started off where you at, bro. Once he left and came to Georgia, I watched his behind the scenes, bro, and me personally, I looked at it and I watched it. You know how he got himself into the radio, couldn't get his music on the radio, so he became a radio DJ, a radio host, and next thing you know, he started playing his own music. You know, and I mean, end up transferring Incognito to, you heard it in my song, Back for the First Time. You know, like, and ever since then, bro, album after album, bro, just always continue to reinvent himself. I mean, me personally, just like E40, bro, like, bro, dude been doing it 30 plus years, bro, and he continue to reinvent himself, bro, keep himself relevant, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, definitely, like, those are just real big inspirations into this game right here, because, I mean, honestly, been independent since day one.
Yes, sir.
You know, so, I mean, that's what I strive, you feel me? I got my label that I started called Quality Music Entertainment, and, you know, definitely just trying to continue to persevere and excel, man. But definitely those are the hands down the big influences. But other than that, you know, me personally, I'm just trying to continue to tap in and do like every other local artist here and put Vegas on the map, man. Vegas been here for a while, and they got some good artists out here, you know, so there's no reason why Vegas shouldn't be on the map, you know. Just because I'm from the Bay don't mean I don't rep Vegas now. I'm a local now, you know, going on 2 years, so, you know, I'm out here.
Yes, sir. Straight up. I got a question for you. I want you to think about it. We're gonna go back to the music real quick, but I want you to think about this. Like, who would you like to work with? What artist would you like to work with, dead or alive?
Ooh, that's a good question.
V-News Live, we up in here, man. Y'all don't go nowhere. The Dreamer, Anderson .Paak, right now.
Find a balance between it when I find my satisfaction.
You hit me with that real question. Man, dang, that's a good question. I can't even, you got heck of people, bro. Like you said, dead or alive.
And there's more questions. I wanted to give you this chance to think about this when I ask people, like, ain't nobody really prepared for it.
No, for real. I look at like when I went to school in Alabama, I went to Tuskegee, and I got a homie named Aze. Big shout outs to Aze, like he from Buffalo, New York, and my boy Tim, they put me on a Big L, bro. Big L lyrically was crazy, bro. You know, as far as East Coast, I like Cassidy, bro. Cassidy hard. I like to work with Dizzy, right? You know, I definitely like to work with any Bay Area artist just because, you feel me, naturally, you feel me, it's in the blood. I mean, definitely Ludacris. Singer-wise, I love to work with Chris Brown, bro. Like, dude is hard, bro. I watched him, I remember hearing about him on the news, and then seeing him, next thing you know, dude coming out with an album, bro, at 16, I didn't watch him, you feel me, grow as well. I mean, I like Usher, you know, man, there's too many artists. It's too many artists out there to really think about. You know, I mean, I feel like I'm forgetting so many people. You feel me? And we ain't even gonna get to the legends, bro. But it's a few artists out there that's really big timing, you know.
And not even just like signed or signed or
Signed or unsigned,
big stars, you know,
yeah.
even local, like local artists, you know what I mean?
Yeah, local artists, man. Shoot, here in Vegas, I've been trying to. I'm linking up, trying to get with. You heard of D Diamonds? Link up with him. Your boy Cat Eyes. Shoot, my boy Terrans, I finally linked up with. It's a handful of people that I've met out here. You know, industry wise, I mean, the spectrum is too broad, too wide. You know.
If you ever need a hook or anything, no.
You got that? Like that? Like that?
I do it though.
Nate the Great is here. I see Nate the Great.
Huh?
Now my girl, her son, man, my stepson, he not 10 years old now, and he pretty dope on the piano. You know, go by Nate the Great. You feel me? So definitely working with, trying to develop him as well, man. And definitely me personally trying to pave the way for him as far as being an inspiration. You know, because I mean I know you're looking up to me for sure. So I mean that. Oh, he tripping. You're right. He watching me. He's 9. He just turned 9 in August. So the thing, yeah. That's funny. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I got so much stuff I'm trying to do. I got my boy. He go by Chance. His name is Chance. Chancer. He from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, man. Dope artist as well, man. I mean, I don't know if you ever heard of Prezi from San Francisco. You ever heard the song "Do Better"? You feel me? He doing big things. Definitely trying to get with him. Some dude I grew up with in the hood, man. And who else? My boy Philly B, LB. You know, I mean, I don't know if you ever heard of HBK gang. Heartbreak here. I mean, I Am Sue, Show Banger, Sage the Gemini. Probably heard of them. You know, G-Eazy, they all, from the Bay work together. P-Lo. I mean, I look at them like they put the Bay back on the map. I mean, everybody bumping Mozzie and Filthy, bro. Like everybody liked them. Like, you feel me? So they've been putting on for the Bay as well. It's crazy. So I listen to it, and I mean, I get a vibe from them. But the lifestyle we live is just two different lifestyles, So, I mean, no shade at all. I respect that, you feel me? They came from where they came from, made it out of where they came from, through whatever struggle that they went through to get where they are now, you feel me? I mean, when you live that lifestyle, it's either one way or the other, you feel me? Either dead or in jail. So if you can build something out of it, you feel me, and make a way out of no way, you feel me? Like, that's a whole nother lifestyle, a whole nother ball game, a whole nother story, you feel me? Man, I see you, Lala. Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, what up, Niche? We out here. LV Radio, man. We doing it big, V News, man. We out here. Thank you, Jay. I see you. Big time. Man, it's been a long time coming, man. I'm ready for this album to drop, though. I ain't gonna lie. Because I got more where that came from. You feel me? Got the winning ticket coming after that, man. You got everything come natural. And you got, what else we got? Give to the game. Well, I got some things. But yeah, I'm just trying to, tap into the market, man. Show love and support to a lot of people, I mean? That's the one thing, like, you feel me? When in this game, man, when you want to excel, you feel me? Like, the one thing we don't support each other. Everybody is competing with each other, you feel me? Like, I'm a firm believer that if we work together, we can achieve a goal faster than competing against each other, you feel me? Because everybody, it's not about eating off of nobody, you feel me? It's just all about the love and support, you feel me? It goes a long way nowadays, you feel me? It's just it's too much hatred in this world, you feel me? So me personally, I'm just trying to be that light, shine that light on everybody and be the opposite of what everybody is used to, I mean, I was just watching like just a lot of old interviews of Tupac, bro. Dude was a really, really wise and ahead of his time guy, bro. Like, you feel me? So, Like that's just not him as an artist, but him as a person. You feel me? Like I was listening to some interviews and some things he tapped into was like, we got, say in the White House, matter of fact, in D.C., you got a White House full of rooms, and we got hella homeless people. You feel me? Or you feel me? Just being able to change the world. Like, you feel me? I look at it like, man, if he was here, he was saying how if he was able, I mean, you know, some people know their time when their time is up. You feel me? But if they was able to reach a peak in their life, he felt like he would have made an impact. You feel me? So I mean, definitely, me personally want to continue to carry on the tradition because I mean, it's just not, it's not there. For example, back in the day, who they had the Martin Luther Kings, the Harriet Tubmans, the Malcolm X. You feel me? You know, Dick Gregory. They had their activists of their time. You know, pushing their movement that has made a way for us to live the way we live today. But we ain't got nobody in our generation to carry on that tradition, to continue to push forward, which is what I mean, you know, not saying that this new generation is lost, but they don't have no guidance, you know, I mean, so that's just one thing I want to tap into as far as utilizing my voice, you know, to be able to bring change, to be able to just open people's eyes to something different, you know, I mean, just, you know, keeping it real. And one of his quotes, you know, real eyes, you feel me? So if you don't keep your eyes open, you feel me, you close.
Yes, sir. Straight up, though.
We out here.
HD2. Hello, this is Ariana, and I love the Rebel HD2.
And Ariana, we love you too. You know what I'm talking about? We up in this thing. V News Live is on. V News is on. 3:50 right now, October 13, 2018. You know what I mean? Man, it's almost Halloween. And I don't know if any parties is going down or not. But my DM is open. Hit me up and let me know what the location is where I need to be at, and I'll show up. You know what I'm talking about? Especially if you got food, free food, that is. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, put us on, man. Put us on. We up in here with JayNatural. What's going on, sir?
Not much, man. Not much. Definitely just enjoying the day that the great Lord created, you know, and definitely trying to continue to persevere and do better than I did yesterday. Be a better person today than I was yesterday.
Straight up.
You know, but I'm just here to show the support, show the love, and continue to put on for my city, put on for my people, put on for my family, you know, and, you know, continue to meet new people, you know. I mean, it's just all about networking, man.
Yes, sir.
It's not about what you know or who you know, but who know you, who don't know you, you know.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So let me ask you, did you have, you know, gave you a little time to think about the question?
Yeah.
You know, what artists would you like to work with if you could, either dead or alive? And I mean, you ain't gotta run them all down. You keep some, keep some in the chamber.
For sure,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean? You know what I mean?
Well, as you know, me being from the Bay, man, I definitely want to I would love to work with E40. I would love to work with Too Short. I would love to work with the team, Clyde Carson, you know. I love to work with the Game. I love to work with Nipsey Hussle. I love to work with Dizzy Wright. You got Hobson. You feel me? My boy Jedi, Jamar. Man, who else? My boy Aze. You want to get to the Game? I love to work with Chris Brown. Chris Brown is a really, really hot artist. I love to work with Usher. You want to go to the East Coast? I like to work with Biggie. I love to work with Cassidy. You know, Styles P, Jadakiss. You want to go to the South? I like to work with T.I. You know, it's funny because I got dreads. Everybody say I look like one of the Migos, bro. So I mean, I know they putting on. So I definitely get in with them. I definitely get in with them, bro. You know, I mean, it's a lot of, you know, artists. I mean, you still got Big L, you got Tupac, you got, I mean, so many fallen soldiers, bro. We ain't even, you know, I'm gonna let their legacy live on, you know, and let them rest in peace. You know, I mean, the work that they did and that they put out there, you know, it don't need to be touched. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I mean, I definitely want to just work with anybody that's willing to work with me personally. You know, and it's open. You feel me? You can definitely hit me up in the DM. You can definitely hit me up on Instagram, Facebook. my email, JayNatural415 @gmail, you know, and like I said, I'm open. You know, I got a producer who pushing out beats. That's P3 Beats, man. And if you need beats, definitely holla at me, holla at him. And like I said, my lines is open. You feel me? I got open verses. I got new songs coming out for the next album, 2-3 albums after that. You feel me? It's just all about who willing to work, you know. I'm all about, but I ain't got the patience to be waiting on no verse. You feel me? It's all about putting in work. You feel me? Like I said, the grind never stops. So you feel me? If you got time, you feel me? Let's put in this work. You feel me? That's all I'm out.
Straight up stuff. And speaking of albums, you got an album that you're about to release, or you
it's in the works. It's in the works to be released. I didn't push the date back, you know, and I ain't set a date because I don't want to be irrealistic. I want to be realistic. You feel me? So I want to put out something that's I didn't put a lot of time into. You feel me? I'm a perfectionist, you know, so I'm definitely trying to make things happen and make things to be as perfect as I can, you know. So I didn't took off the release date that I had, and I'm just waiting on some finishing touches, you know, and I'm looking hopefully towards the end of the year, you know, going into this fourth quarter. I mean, we're in the fourth quarter, you feel me, going into the first quarter. So probably end of the year, maybe going in the beginning of the year, you feel me, depending on how hard I can put in this work. I mean, I work 2 jobs at that, you feel me? So it's just a struggle just trying to find time to, you know, put into the craft. But it's called The Future Is Written. I do got a single out. It's called Fly Guy. You can catch the video out on YouTube. That's JayNatural. The song is called Fly Guy. You can definitely look it at on Spotify. You can look it up on, you can stream it on iTunes. You can stream it on Tidal. You know, it's out there. Sure. Definitely, if you like it, let me know. Hit me up. I'm trying to perform anywhere too. You feel me? So I'm definitely open for that. But definitely, The Future Is Written. 10 tracks, hot as hell. You know, got some turn up going on, got some lyrical stuff going on, and when you reach that 10th track, bro, that last track, you feel me? It'll hit you. You feel me? And it's definitely gonna open doors to see what I got coming next, though.
Straight up. Now you said you told you know, if they like the music, to hit you up. Do you interact with your fans?
I interact with any and everybody, bro. I am a people's person. You feel me? I show love to everybody, and like I said, there's no shade, no closed doors. You feel me? My arms is open, my doors is open. You know, for anybody that want to talk, anybody that want to, you know, feature, anybody needs some advice. You feel me? It's all love, period, point blank. And I mean, anybody that got a question, just want to shout me out, just want to, you know, get to know a person, you know. I mean, I'm always open for ears, always open for, you know, new fans, new followers, but also new friends, man.
Straight up. And speaking of which, the phone lines is open, so if y'all want to call in and say what's up to JayNatural, just give a shout out to somebody, wish somebody a happy birthday, whatever it is, give us a call, 702-895-3915. That's 702-895-3915. And you know, usually when somebody says the phone lines is open, they give out the phone number, they go to a break or something.
Right.
We ain't doing that. So I would like to know, because you say that you work 2 jobs and you're an artist,
right,
and you have a family,
right,
and some more stuff. Like, how do you balance all that? How do you make all this work?
Man, I say this much: is you do what you love and you do what's important to you. You feel me? You always make time for what's important to you. Family first, always. So definitely, I'm trying to cut back on working so much so I can spend more time with my family, my fiance, and music-wise, you feel me? I'm trying to just set my eye on the prize. So it's like I figure out what needs to be done. Like, for example, studio time. I only go to the studio if I'm recording.
Sure.
If I'm at work, rhymes come in the head, I write it down. No matter where I'm at, like, a lot of my rhymes come from just driving in the car, man. Yes, so, you know, me personally, I just like to plan out my days as far as my schedule, you know. I mean, it's literally 8 hours in the morning, 8 hours at night. In between time, it's either writing rhymes, taking a nap, eating, or, you feel me, just, like I said, making time for what's important, whether it's running errands, you know. I mean, so me personally, it's just all about scheduling, you know. It's all about being able to keep your stuff planned out, you know. I mean, without a plan, you feel me, things will fail. So I came up with a saying for myself: a dream written down with a date becomes a goal written down into steps becomes a plan implemented with action generates satisfaction and make your dreams happen. So you feel me? Me personally.
Wait. All right, hold on. Let me turn this down real quick. Can you say that again for the people in the back?
For the people in the back, a dream written down with the date becomes a goal written down into steps becomes a plan implemented with action will eventually generate satisfaction and make your dreams happen. You know, so that's what I live by. That's what I wake up to. That's what I go by just to kind of keep me going no matter if I'm working 2-3 jobs. You know, always make time for what you love. You know, your family, your craft, you know, whatever it is that you love to do, because if you wake up doing what you love, you never feel like you work a day in your life.
Straight. Man, y'all listen, because I know that you're a busy man and everything else. But are you got a dip or you got time?
I got a little bit of time. It's all good. I'm always making time.
You know what? Y'all don't go nowhere, man. Y'all know what it is. V News Live. V News is on.
We out, gang.
Yeah.
And then pop out. I got a little wisdom for the making moves, man. It's all about money making moves, baby. It's all about money making moves, man. And I'm just about moving in silence, you know. I'm just looking for people, hungry people that's trying to move with me, you know what I'm saying? Once again, thank you again, Vanessa, for putting this together. It's really, really been a pleasure. I thought I would have got a chance to meet you finally, but it's cool. Maybe next time, but definitely gonna give y'all the exclusive when the album drops.
She on there?
I seen, yeah, she should be on here. I think she watching.
Tell her we taking over. We're not ending that for her.
We taking over, as he said. Newbie said we taking over. Man, that's another person I got to give a shout out to. My boy Zoo King, he a wrestler, man, out of South Carolina. And I met him out here when he came to wrestle. Well, he didn't wrestle, but he was my brother's like manager, come out to the ring type of thing. And I met him, and then I let him hear my song, Fly Guy. He liked it so much, he felt like it fit his character. So now he come out to the ring to my song, you feel me? So definitely, like, you feel me? Like I said, that's just all about respect, bro. All about, you know, supporting each other, one another, man. And he a dope wrestler, you feel me? He got like 3 belts, bro. He champion, for real. So.
Like, what type of wrestling? Like WWE?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. You know, eventually, I mean, he, like, my brother do it in San Diego. He actually got a match on October 20th. I mean, it's a lot of different wrestling organizations around the world, you know, and that's just building your profile, building your character, and just, you know, putting in work, getting experience. So therefore, when you want, you know, building your resume. So therefore, you can go and try out. When you try out, you feel me? Eventually, your name gonna get out there, you feel me? And they gonna hear about you, you know. So it's just one thing, you know, one step, you know. So I know my brother close, and dude pretty dope. He close too, man. Like, you feel me? It's just all about networking and recognition, you know, and everybody will get their opportunity, you feel me? So, like, I was supposed to have been wrestling too. Like, that was me and my brother born dream, but like, I really tapped in with this music stuff. So it's just like, that's what got my attention. That's what got my whole, that's what got my heart, you feel me? That's where my passion is at, you know. I mean, I like to cook too, little people know, you know, but like, I've been doing it for so long, and it's like, you know, never give up on something that you didn't put so much blood, sweat, and tears in, you feel me? So I'm just trying to continue to really persevere and just build. Like, I watch Empire a little bit, and it's just like, that's inspiration for me to see that, you feel me, anything is possible. You know, it's just depending on what you're willing to put into it. You know, what you put into it, what you get out of it. Yeah, Brian.
What you do you usually work on Wednesdays?
Wednesdays? Yeah, but I typically go in and work depending on the shift. It's either like 4, maybe 5. The latest I go into work is like 5:30.
Would you be down to hit the stage up here on the 24th?
24th for this month? Out here? UNLV? Heck yeah.
We putting on like we don't have a stage and some more shit out in the student union.
Okay.
In the courtyard.
Okay. Yeah, most definitely, bro. Man, like, this is the one market I'm trying to tap into. Like, you feel me? College, like I said, when I was in college, man, it was lit. I went to Tuskegee University, man. It was crazy. So, you feel me? I've been trying to tap in for the longest, you know. So, definitely out here. I mean, I know UNLV is hot. I know UNLV is big. Like, my cousin got accepted here to play football. I don't know why he didn't come or go, but I know UNLV is, like, you feel me? It's the number 1 school, you know, as far as D1 football, you know, good education and stuff like that. So definitely want to continue to tap in with them. You feel me? Get my stuff out in the market right there. Like, Most definitely, that's an opportunity I love to take. So if that's the case, you feel me? I'm gonna log in and take off of work now. You feel me? You know, so I ain't even tripping.
I mean, you ain't got to take off. We're gonna be out there from 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon.
Okay.
So whatever you know, if you wanna get started early, you know, be up in the middle, wherever time is working better for you, we could get you up in there.
All right, most definitely. I mean, shoot, like I said, I normally work my set schedule for my first job is 7 to 3. You feel me? But like I said, all I gotta do is communicate, talk to my manager. It's all good, you know. So that's like I said, I'm all about capturing all opportunity, taking hold of all opportunity that's thrown at me, you know, and just continue to network, to be able to figure out what's out there, who out there, you know, and trying to get discovered eventually, you know. But that's definitely something I'm interested in. All right, Big Sue King, I see you out there. No problem, bro. We got people out here doing it big, man. Y'all ain't even knowing. But I'm thinking about going and officially dropping out my next single. I got 2 of them. I'm kind of torn between the 2 of what order I'm gonna drop them in. But you got one called The Kickback, and then you got one called Center of Attention. You know, so definitely like those 2 tracks right there. Like I said, from the bass, so they a little turn up. You feel me? A little hyphy-ish. You feel me? Definitely got that in the blood. So those probably gonna be the next 2 songs that I'm finna be dropping soon. As far as putting out there, either before the album drop or after the album drop. You know, definitely just trying to move in motion, just trying to stay in motion. You feel me?
I mean, with the names of the singles, you know, like. I could see why you're torn between those 2.
I mean, especially with UNLV, like I said, I probably would perform not Center of Attention, The Kickback, just because that's what all I did in college, bro. Just kick back, you feel me? Just
you could perform both of them.
Okay.
We just gotta keep it clean though too. So if you can, I'll clean them up for you.
All right, most definitely. Man, I'm just saying, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, boy, I tell you. Shoot. But it's legit. I'm trying to get something like this. I'm ready to go there and open up my own studio, to be honest. Low-key, I'm still working on trying to get my real estate license. As soon as I can get that into play, you feel me? I can kind of make a little bit more money and do a little bit more maneuvering, you feel me? But it's lit, though. But, man, we finna be tuning back in soon. I was gonna go off of live because I don't even need my battery died. You feel me? Nah, I got an iPhone. It's funny. I'm supposed to be at work at like 3:45.
Huh?
I told him I'm gonna be late already, so it's good.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I told him yesterday.
All right.
2 days ago.
I ain't gonna keep you too much longer, but I wanted to make sure that you got enough time to.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because we got started late all day, most definitely. It's been a minute. Hey, I see you, Diva. Miss Santos.
Start.
Hey. Started from the bottom, now I'm here.
Hey.
It's time to make a few things clear. It's my year, because I started from the bottom, now I'm here. It's time to make a few things clear. It's my year, boy. They don't even know, man. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for it, but they wasn't ready for it. They wasn't ready for it, man.
Straight up.
If I'd have dropped that, man, we would have been here. You feel me? That would have been a whole...
Hey, you know what? I ain't mad. I love it. And since I'm in charge, you know what I mean? All the shenanigans go.
Hey,
so,
okay.
I'm just saying.
Most definitely.
We got some more instrumentals. I mean, in case you want to spit a little something before you get up out of here, too. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got to right now, but let me know.
Okay.
And I got you.
Okay.
And we'll work that out.
All right, let's make it happen. Most definitely.
408, excuse me. I got excited. Let me calm down. My bad. 408 right now in the 702. October 13, 2018. V-News Live is on 91.5 The Rebel HD2, KUNV Las Vegas, broadcast service of UNLV. I am your host, the newbie, your substitute host. You know, we are the college, the Educational Institute of Las Vegas. you know, and we got teachers and stuff. So when the teacher's out, you know, we have a substitute. So I'm the substitute host today. You know, talking about of V News Live. But shameless plug, real quick. Make sure y'all tune in every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. to Shenanigans on the radio, right here on the same station. But enough about me. JayNatural.
Yes, sir. Yes,
the
sir.
building.
Woo.
Talking about. I got a question. Like with your music,
Mm-hmm.
what do you want to do with your music? Where do you hope it takes you, and what do you hope to, like, what's your message? What do you hope that the world gets from your music?
Well, for me, for one, I mean, I like to move. If I like to maneuver, you know, I'm a little dancing guy, you know, dance machine. So I like to, you know, bring that feeling, you know, that energy, that vibe, you know, to where you can just, whether you're in the club or you're at the house, you know. Then I like motivational music, you know. So, like, for example, I got a mixtape. It has a song called "Addicted to Success," you know, and I mean, there's a lot of addictions out there, but, you know, succeeding is one of them, you know, for me personally, you know. So I like to motivate people, you know, to continue to do better. If you knew better, you'll do better. So I'm here to, you know, give you that boost, you know. Then again, I got music as far as love music, you know, as far as my girl, my fiance, you know, I like to express myself that way, you know. I mean, I got a way with words when it comes to writing rhymes, you know. So I definitely like to tap in like that, you know. I mean, then there's a song, for example, I like to be on my comment type, you know. I like to definitely talk to the people. I like to definitely express, you know, the wonders of the world. You feel me? It's a lot of World Series going on, a lot of different stuff going on, you know. So there's a song that a while back, me and my brother, we did. It's called Stereotypes.
Okay.
You know, so definitely want to tap into the different stereotypes that goes on. So I mean, I touch on all different kind of subjects. You know, I'm versatile. I just definitely want to. I don't like to limit myself, if that makes sense. So, you know, I just try to touch all aspects of life. You feel me? Whether you're having fun, whether you're down, whether you're in love, you know, whether you need motivation, whether you need inspiration, it don't matter, you know, because I mean, a lot of people don't know that it's all about the power of your voice is really, really big, you know, and it's all about how you use it, how you utilize it, you know. I mean, look at Kaepernick, you feel me? He lost everything just to be able to speak his truth and stand up for what he believed in, you feel me? And that's music. It can be music. It can be, you know, politics. It don't matter. But if you don't speak your truth, won't nobody really know how you feel. Won't nobody know your point of view of things. So, you know, it's all about how you utilize your voice.
Straight up. Let me ask you, how did you come up with or what does the name JayNatural mean?
The name JayNatural. Well, my slogan is everything come natural. No matter what I put my hands on, no matter what I touch, you know. I mean, I'll give you the little fast break story. You know, me and my brother went snowboarding one time. The very first time we went snowboarding, I think I was like 20 years old, and he turned 23. He took me snowboarding, and like I said, I used to skate, aggressive inline skate, not skateboard. I used to inline skate, and I hopped on the snowboard for the first time, and I was like, bro, this is fun. And it came a little bit more, I mean, you know, anything athletic that you do, you know, if you're athletic, no matter what you do, you would grasp it. And then next thing you know, I just grasped the concept of snowboarding. And I was like, man, this stuff came natural to me. So I'm like, that's going to be my new name, right? That's going to be my name right there, you know. And ever since then, you feel me, that's just what it been, that's what it be. And like I said, no matter what it is that I do, man, I used to play basketball, baseball, soccer, play tennis, bowl, skate, man, you name it, you feel me? So everything I do, everything come natural. So that's just what it is and where it's born and originated.
Straight up though. There's a lot of different stages all across the world.
Right.
What would be the biggest stage for you to hit?
I used to watch wrestling a lot, right? So watching wrestling, their biggest stage was WrestleMania. And I don't know if you remember D-Generation X. So I got a dream of performing for for my boy Zuka King come out to the ring, while he come out to the ring, my brother Judiz, while they come out to the ring. Like that's something I really desire doing. Like as they come out to the ring, perform their song or my song as they come out to the ring, as well as Madison Square Garden, bro. Can't go wrong without hitting up Madison Square Garden, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, hey, listen, it's gonna get up in here. Again, you know, I want to hold you up.
It's all good. It's all good.
Still rocking?
I'm still rocking.
Y'all
You
don't
feel me?
go nowhere. Shenanigans. V-News/Shenanigans. All right. That's what we doing.
Let's get it.
We'll be right back, y'all.
Oh, you took it back on them, huh? All right, now, y'all, it's been a pleasure tuning in. I thank everybody for tuning in. It's your boy, JayNatural, getting ready to check out. Call me last minute, man, but just stay tuned, man. Keep y'all posted on what's going on, what's going down, because it's a lot coming soon. But, you know, I'm going to bring it to you way before iTunes. Like, you feel me? But it's your boy, JayNatural, live direct in effect, here at V News with your boy.